Hey guys, so this is Wednesday, Erin checking in, and we're in Rio Maggiore still today. This is our last day in the Cinque Terre region, so it's kind of the goodbye day. Today isn't going as planned. The plan had been to hop on a boat and go about 30 minutes down the coast to Porto-Venere, which is another really beautiful city apparently. It was highly recommended to us. Be quiet, Waves, I'm trying to talk to the people. Please? You just can't reason with them. So that had been the plan. However, at about 4 in the morning, Katie got food poisoning. And as far as I know, she still has it. I've been out of the room for maybe an hour and a bit now. Whew, that was a big spray. Anyway, and we think it's because of the calamari that she had last night. I'm not feeling any effects. I ate from the same place, but not the same food, I guess. So we're hoping that's all it is. I keep trying to remind myself of the good because, I mean, the bad stuff, yes, she's throwing up. Yes, we can't go to Porto-Venere today. And yes, we pretty much can't go anywhere today. So it's kind of boring, and yes, it's not that pretty out. But, train. The good stuff, and there is good stuff, and it definitely outweighs, like, to tell you the bad stuff, I kind of had to think, what's the bad here? Other than the fact that she's sick, and now I feel I don't feel sick, but I think I may have mentioned before, I have a phobia of being sick, so as soon as anybody else gets sick, I'm just like, oh gosh, but I don't feel like I'm gonna be sick at all. So I'm assuming that she doesn't have a flu. We think she just has, food poisoning. Makes the most sense. So, but the pros are that I wasn't that big on the idea of going to Porto-Venere anyway. I mean, I'm sure it would have been beautiful, but it would have been 35 minutes by boat, and I'm not good with boats. I get seasick. So even if she hadn't been throwing up this morning, even if we had gone to Porto-Venere, I might have been throwing up just from the boat. So we have no guarantees on that. So one pro is that we don't have to deal with the sea and taking boats over there. That probably wouldn't be good for her at this point either. And I haven't seen any boats. I don't know if they're going. Maybe they're not going today. Whatever. Another pro is that it's on our last day, so we've seen all of the cities by now, all 5 of the Cinque Terre, and we've gotten a pretty good taste of all of them. There were none really where we were dying to go back. Rio Maggiore is probably our favorite. So it's nice that we can spend our last day here. Honestly, there was some amazing focaccia in Vernazza, and if Katie doesn't get up and come out, I very well could take a train there by myself just to get some focaccia. And oh no, it was pizza, and then come back. I would consider it. And so basically it's nice that it's on, like, we didn't have anything else really of this area that we needed to go see. So it's good that we got it all in before she got sick. And the other pro is that it's the day before we get on trains, so she should be better by tomorrow. She better be better by tomorrow. If she's still sick by tomorrow, then something was really wrong with that calamari. But yeah, at least it hit on a day that we don't really have anything to do, rather than on the day that we're hopping from train to train. Could you imagine? That would completely suck. So what I've done today is listen to my roommate be sick. And I went to the pharmacy at one point and got her some stomach medication. I also got her some Sprite and some Gatorade. You know, keep those electrolytes up. Then I went and I got myself a big bottle of water just because I want to be hydrated. And I'm not really going anywhere, so it's not like I have to carry it around everywhere. I also went down to the office of our hostel and asked about maybe someone cleaning our bathroom today, which is going to happen, which is nice. Also about how to use the little medication thing that we were given, so that's been dealt with. And I also borrowed a book from the office, since we're not going anywhere and Katie doesn't appear to be getting out of bed anytime soon. So I'm just down by the beach. I was gonna read, however I haven't actually done any reading because I was putting together videos that I've taken so far, which it's been fun to, oh, now there's a helicopter. It's a water bomber. Maybe something's on fire. That's fun. Oh, there's a boat. I guess the boats are going. Oh well. Can you not? Right here, man? Really? That's not even water. What is that? That's not water. Is that a delivery? What is that? Because, like, I know there's a restaurant there, so maybe it's delivering. They deliver to restaurants by helicopter out here? That's ridiculous. So anyway, now that we're done being very rudely interrupted by a helicopter, was there anything else I was gonna say? Oh, that boat's even coming here. Basically, other than that, I've had breakfast, and my breakfast was a granola bar and some water. And I'm thinking once I get hungry again, which is starting to happen, I'll go find some mandarin oranges and maybe find a bathroom somewhere, because until ours is cleaned and Katie's done making use of it for her sickness, I don't really want to use our bathroom too much, understandably. But the public washroom situation here in Italy is kind of not good. I mean, restaurants and bars have washrooms, but only for customers. And I'm sorry, but if I only need to go to the bathroom and I don't need food or a drink, I'm not gonna buy something so that I can use your bathroom. And so I ask, like, is there a bathroom here? They're like, yeah, but only for customers. Oh, but there's a public one a little ways down. So we go to the public one. Yeah, it's free. But you know what? It's not even, like, one of the public ones we found was literally squat holes with no toilet paper and no soap at the sinks. So I didn't use it. I would rather hold it for ages than use that. And then the other one that we found was actually toilets, but again, no toilet paper, no soap. So we waited. We also got kind of messed up on trains yesterday. Oh right, I didn't tell you the rest of what happened after we climbed that rock yesterday. We climbed the rock, and then we did go in the water. It was cold. It was very, very cold. And then I went over to a little rock area, and I brought my watercolors, and I painted the water a bit. It's not finished, but I used my watercolors and the sea. I used water from the sea to paint a picture. And it's quite colorful. I think maybe the salt adds color to it. I don't know. But it's pretty. It's not done. I'm gonna add some spray to it later. But, oh, it's the helicopter again. Then we had calamari and Katie got sick, but that happened this morning. And then we got messed up on trains, and eventually we got home. Couldn't find anywhere that was open for dessert, so we went back to the room and went to bed. Goodbye! So to update, I sat on those rocks and read for about an hour. My roommate has apparently stopped being sick for now, and she's feeling well enough that she wants some food. So she's working on an apple back in the room. I've been sent to go get some bananas, which would be good, I think. Bananas are good for the stomach, right? And I'm gonna get some mandarins for me, maybe something a little more, because I'm really hungry. I've only had a granola bar today. Oh look, I'm out again. And this time it is about dinner time. It's a little early, actually, but so what's happened since I last talked to you, I went out and I got some fruit and some food, and then I went back to the room and we nibbled and I took a nap. I think both of us did. And then I went back and now I'm coming out. So now the order is for chips because Katie needs some salt, and I'm gonna bring her chips, and then I'm gonna head back out and find myself like some actual pizza, because I haven't had much substantial food today. Also, I haven't had any gelato today, which, oh, there's bats around here. I can hear them. I need some, whoa. I made a promise kind of to Cindy that I would have gelato every day that I was in Italy. So today I'm quite lacking in that. Also, I need to buy some postcards, I think. I should probably just do that now. We'll see. I brought my book out in case I sit down at a cafe table or something. Package obtained and delivered. Mission accomplished. And by package, I mean chips. So now I'm out again. I'm gonna get some postcards and some... what else? Oh right, food. I'm probably just gonna go to like a little cafe type thing and get some pizza or whatever. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just go in like a little stop-in focaccia place. There's not as many of those here though. And grab something to eat. And then I'm gonna have gelato, maybe read. If it's takeout, I'll probably eat by the beach, or closer to anyway. Not as far over as I was before. That's a long ways to carry food. And maybe continue to read. I'm in no hurry, so yeah. It's beautiful out now. I'll show you what it looks like. Have I ever mentioned to you guys how much I hate stairs? If you're like me and you don't like descending steps, or climbing them for that matter, because it's exhausting, don't come to places like Cinque Terre. Just don't. I mean, it's beautiful, but half the time you're too busy watching your footing and not the actual view. Though here, it's just like walls and doors, so that's okay. Should I be vlogging when I should be focusing? Oh my gosh, maybe. I'm gonna fall. Okay. Look at the sky now. It's gorgeous. And the little shredded Italian flag on the cliffside. And the water looks fairly cold today. I mean, it's a bit windy, but it's not bad. Maybe I'll head over there now. I have to go this way. It's nice to be able to vlog when there's not so many tourists around judging me, except that's about to change in about a few seconds, so I'm gonna put you away. Okay, that was harder than I expected. I found food. I'll show it to you once I find a place to sit. Thankfully I found takeaway, so I'm gonna... oh... nothing. I saw a shirt that I really liked, but I couldn't find it in the actual store. I didn't want to ask. And I've already bought 2 dresses here, and I still have to get it all back into my backpack, which was very difficult last time. So... no cute Cinque Terre shirt for me, I guess. But I'm gonna go over to the sea and find a nice place to sit and eat my pizza. So I got my pizza, and I'm at the marina, and this is my view. Not bad. The last time I'll see this place. Hopefully not in my life, but for a long time, I think it's safe to say. Look guys, the sun just came out. It's making the place glow. I just had my pizza and a chocolate bar, and I'm gonna go get gelato soon. Maybe I'll come back out here so I can enjoy the sunset. We'll see. So I got my gelato. Last gelato of Ria Maggiore in Cinque Terre, probably. I also got my postcards and some soap because I thought it smelled really good, and I'm a sucker for bar soap, even though I don't care for using it that much, but I'm gonna have to because I now have like at least 6 bars from France and here. So my gelato is banana and crema, and yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the last bit of sunset and this, and then probably go back to the room and pack and shower and stuff. So this might be the rest of the footage for today and for Ria Maggiore. So look at that little gap in the clouds. That's where the sun is. Look how red it's turning. Can you see the sun rays? Have you ever watched seagulls? Like the way they fly? I know seagulls aren't really what we take notice of at the beach, and if they are, it's because we don't want them around. But, I mean, I know it's probably looking for food in the water. But how many of those do you think are just flying because the sea breeze feels great beneath their wings? I mean, they just soar in circles around the water. Wouldn't you if you could? Bye, Ria Maggiore and Cinque Terre. Thank you, it was beautiful. I could have done without the food poisoning, or I'm sure Katie could have done without the food poisoning. But thanks for all the gelato and all the fun. And for my first swim in a sea. And for the sunset. Bye.